Christmas.
Yes, I have my Christmas tree up. Merry Christmas.
Hello.
We are doing Chromakopia in makeup. I love that album so much.
Oh my god, this
Changed music forever. I don't really have an outfit for my Chromakopia look. I'm just sticking with the plain old black sweater. That's just it. I'm just gonna keep it a little bit casual. It's gonna be a casual look, okay?
casual look.
Nothing subtle with me. Now, we shall get into the makeup. Right, we're getting into the face. Do our base. Our foundation. Ah! Well, it's not really foundation, it's skin tint. And we don't have a mirror. And we're just gonna go straight into it. Let's see. What is my favorite song on the Chromakopia album? All the songs that I really relate to: Noid, Hey Jane, and Like Him. Hey Jane, the reason why I say I can relate to is because, I mean, I had a pregnancy scare myself. And the thing is, I just wish that he was more empathetic the way that Tyler was in the song. He was very, very supportive. Like, that was something I always wanted from my fiance back then. But he wasn't giving that to me because he ran off on me when I told him, like, my period is late. And all he did was gaslight me, tell me that I'm crazy, and he just blocked me on social media. And he just ran off to drink with his friends when I needed him the most. Fuck, I'm stuck here with a family that will get pissed off at me, that will disown me, that will hate me. Well, it sucked back then. This happened like 6 years ago. Right? 6? It happened in 2018. Sorry, I can't do math for some reason. I really, really did crazy things to myself. I took Plan B. When I went to the doctor, just to do a little piss test over there, right? I was negative. But a part of me just didn't feel right. I just didn't feel right. And it just didn't really convince me that I was okay. I'm so embarrassed because it was from caffeine.
God, what the fuck?
Caffeine just makes me crazy. But I didn't know that I consumed so much of it. I don't know if it was because like I just easily become paranoid with different changes to myself, and I just make things worse than what they are. Like, I was fine, but nobody convinced me. Like, no one made me feel okay at that time.
Excuse me.
You know, he never went to the doctor with me. You want to know who went to the doctor with me? Boy, am I brave. I took my mom with me. Yes, I was that brave. I was that brave. But she needed to know the truth of the things that, these are the things that you hide from your family. You don't want your family to know about these things, but you can't help it. When you lost somebody who you kind of depended on, your partner, whatever, and they just leave, what do? You freak out. You're gonna have to go to the headmaster. I was like, hey, can you go to the doctor with me? I feel like there's something strange with me. Like, that's what I say to my mom. I didn't say, like, oh, I'm having a pregnancy scare and my period is late. Who would want to start out a sentence like that? Like, no. Never. And then while we're driving, she finally asks me the question, did you and so have sex? And I said, yes. Woo! Woo! The verbal abuse. Here it comes. Boy, I couldn't even look at her in the face. I couldn't look at my mom in the face. Like, who could look at their parent in the face while you're being yelled at, while all these nasty things are being said to your face? Like, what you did was wrong. You just wish that somebody would just be at least understanding. Like, I don't think yelling is going to make it any better. You're going to make me go insane. Wow, I'm really caked on. Oh. Ooh, I got a little halo going on. Fancy brush. Just gonna dust it off. And he couldn't change because he passed away. So, well, what are you gonna do? And I'm not saying what I did was right, but it's part of life. It's part of being human, and no one is perfect when it comes down to situations like that, okay? I freaked out. And with the plan B, I've never experienced anything so horrible in my life. That pill, I don't know how that pill is legal. Like, it's so dangerous to your body. Like, I understand it's doing its job, but holy shit. I've never felt so suicidal in my life after taking that pill. Everybody's just ganging up on me, hating on me, and everyone just disappears, not taking responsibility for their actions, and it's just you're stuck and you feel left with this shit to clean up with. So what do? You hate yourself. That's what you do. Sorry, this is a very deep conversation. I just never thought an album could do that. Just reopen past situations. I just never thought that it would actually, I've been wanting to talk about these things for a while. And yes, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a cookie cutter type of person. Yeah, but that pill is just really I just wish there was something better out there than that, because that was just awful experience ever. My body was not the same after that. My body's fine now. It's been 5 years. Not 5 years, 6 years. I'm sorry. Again, I can't do math. Wow, my eyebrows look good. Wow, I guess. Well, I'm not trying to trauma dump you guys. I just been wanting to talk about this. I just couldn't find the right time. I just couldn't, but we're doing it now. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Blood Money palette by Jeffree. You probably get a brush. All right, so I'm going in with that dark green shade called Jaded. Now let's pack it on. And for this crazy look, we are taking it. We're taking it up. We're taking this bitch up, okay? And I'm not trying to bash my deceased fiance for anything. It's just those things really did mess me up. And I feel like he never realized how much pain it put me through. But yeah. While I'm alive, life goes on, and you just learn. You just learn how to grow with that pain, and you just turn water into wine. Oh, and the third song that I definitely related to was Like Him, which is about looking like your father who was barely in the picture. So, well, I mean, my dad was in the picture. It's just he chose drugs and alcohol over me and my sisters. When I lived with my grandfather, which is my mom's father, I know he really didn't like me just because I look like my dad, and he absolutely despises and hates my dad. So it almost felt like he took it out on me. And it's like, I'm just a kid. Wasn't necessary to say those really harsh things. Oh well. Chromakopia. Sorry. One part, like I said, we're going into the Emerald Estate. Woo, sorry. This is the shade that everybody wants. This is the look that everybody was waiting for. It's actually giving wicked, but you know what? It's wickedly cool.
That's my line.
As I was saying for the song Like Him, yeah, so I got hated on just because I look like my dad. And it's like, but I'm not my dad. I may look like him, but I'm not him. I'm just the better version of him. Like, why are you so mad? You know, I tried so hard to make that man like me, but he just never did. He never did. And it's just like, okay, it's really awkward just living in a house with somebody who kind of hates you for the way that you look. Like, I'm sorry that I look like my dad. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to cut my face off? Would that make you feel better? I just felt robbed of my own childhood just living with my grandpa. Like, when I was like 9 till 13. Because when I was 13, I moved. Me and my sisters and my mom moved. We're like, we're not dealing with this no more. Goodbye. You know, like, my hair was chopped off, you know, and people didn't know what gender I was. You know, pull my pants down and see what hits you in the face. Like, that's really rude. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel the fire? Well, now that you know a little bit of my story, just because that album just made me open up about uncomfortable things that happened in my life and just share it, you know, because there's someone out there who needs to know that they're not alone if they are going through the same situation. I don't really use real eyeliner. I always use like black eyeshadow. Much better. It's just crazy how time flies by. It really is. I look back and I'm like, damn, I was only 19. Tightlining done. I'm not gonna do the top because I'm gonna wear some big old lashes. All right, we are going to contour the face. Well, just plop it on some bronzer and blush. I don't really contour the nose anymore. I'm just kind of like, meh. My nose is skinny. That'll do. And then I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna go in with a Kat Von D highlighter. There's a green shade in here that I'm gonna use, and it is the emerald. Goodness. Is it showing up green? Girl, I have no idea. Is it green on your side? I think that'll do. Now I'm gonna do the lips. I hate when people complain about like, oh, your lips are small, and then like they have a problem, and then they have a problem again when you do something with your small lips. You know, if you overdraw them, they're so overdrawn. What do you want me to do? I'm not getting surgery. Oh. Oh. Ow. At least it wasn't burp this time, right? Oh my god. I think it looks great. I think lashes are the last thing, and we're done right after that. And we have our mascara laid. I had to cover my roots up because my hair, it needs to be changed, and I haven't touched up my roots since like what, July? I think June was the last time I touched up on my roots. Oh, it bothers me. I'm feeling super Chromakopia, and I think it turned out well, and I really love this shade of green that we have going on. I just love it. I love it. And I just want to say thank you, Tyler. Thank you. I highly doubt he's going to see this video, but his album is a masterpiece. People, this man is going to be written about in history books. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being so kind and loyal to me. I appreciate everything that has happened in my life. I just want to say that I am grateful for the experiences I've gone through. It really did help me grow as a person. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
That's my line.